Penguin Random House presents The Right Choice by Shiv Shivakumar. Read by Shiv Shivakumar.
Forward. Every career is a series of opportunities and challenges. There is no set formula to manage a career, as the world and the context of any business evolves continuously. Some navigate the journey well because they are self-aware to recognize an opportunity or face up to a challenge. Many struggle. I'm really glad Shiv is writing about this difficult subject of career dilemmas, the many crossroads we face. I remember our conversation over coffee some 18 months ago. It is wonderful to see him bring this topic to life in an informative and engaging way. The 10 career dilemmas Shiv talks about cover an entire career, spanning from management trainee to managing director. If you do not have a personal coach or mentor, you can turn to this book as your guide. 11 CEOs, 6 entrepreneurs, and 6 HR practitioners have all shared their wisdom for your benefit. I am particularly happy that the list includes 11 women leaders, bringing in much richness to the various perspectives. I wish I had the benefit of this book early in my life. Shiv is uniquely qualified to compile this book. He has worked his way up from the position of a management trainee to that of an MD. He is an observer of people, a great leader with a lot of heart. He is a voracious reader, a wonderful listener. I saw it all up front, in person. Enjoy the book. Take charge of your career, resolve your dilemmas, and choose wisely the best path forward. Indra Nooyi, New York, December 2020.
Introduction. The idea behind this book took root about 18 months ago. My original thoughts revolved around temptations that arise in a career and how to deal with them. When discussing the idea with Indra Nooyi at a home in Chennai, we both felt that temptation sounded sinful and worthy of rejection. Whereas, with dilemma, I would actually be talking about the real scenario many experience of being faced with two attractive alternatives. And that's how 10 Career Dilemmas was born. A year ago, I bumped into Ram Charan, my guru for 2 decades. He would always encourage me to write a book. He listened keenly as I fleshed out my ideas for 10 Career Dilemmas. And giving me an instant thumbs up, he remarked, "Interesting topic. No one has addressed it." So here I am with a book that explores the myriad career dilemmas people come across and how careers take shape. A career is lived forward but understood backwards once you are nearly done with it. Careers rarely follow a straight line path or a neat upward curve, unlike what most business articles, leadership interviews, and speeches would have us believe. The most successful careers are, in fact, a set of zigzag patterns marked by spells of stagnation interspersed with rapid growth. What constitutes a good career? A good career is one where you learn at the start, then you go on to contribute at the end. When you multiply that learning, coupled with all the experience and wisdom garnered along the way. Most people have a fund of youthful energy early on in their careers, while older people have the gift of wisdom gained from experience and a few knocks sustained over the course of the journey. The right balance comes at the age of around 42, when a manager typically has an optimal proportion of energy and wisdom. Becoming the best in your field and being acknowledged as such is a good marker of a successful career for many. Becoming the CEO of a small or a large company is another marker. All said and done, a career should not culminate on a note of disgrace, nor should it end in a whimper that is go unnoticed. Making a difference is an important aspect of a career well lived. Nevertheless, what defines a good career is in itself a dilemma. A career is one of the most important things every manager spends a lot of time actively thinking about, pouring ample energy into shaping and molding it, dreaming big about it, and living it. I'm privileged and lucky to have had a good career, spanning many industries and varied assignments. I started out in oral care, did stints in beverages, personal products, food and beverage, and I'm currently involved with the building construction industry and the global textiles market. I've worked with Hindustan Unilever, Nokia, PepsiCo, and ABG, to name a few. A graph I would never have known I would script when I first began. And that is not to say I'm a rolling stone either. I've had long and fulfilling stints in all the companies I worked in. When I pause and look back at the road traveled, all I can say is that it happened, for I never willed it in any particular direction. At the start of my career, I only wanted to be a good marketing guy, whatever that meant. Back in college, I remember reading every article and book I could lay my hands on marketing and strategy. I ended up spending half my career as a CEO, something I never imagined even in my wildest dreams. In this wide-ranging journey, I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of organizations, processes, and people. I have first and foremost been a company man. I've had the chance to work with some great colleagues and wonderful peers, and I've learned from each and every one of them. At least 50 to 70 of my colleagues, subordinates, are in CEO and CXO roles, a fact that gives me immense pride, knowing that the path I charted is, in a way, my own little contribution. I've seen careers flourish and careers flounder. When I look closely at the ones that floundered, I realize that they made the wrong choice when faced with a dilemma. And in all likelihood, what made matters worse was that they probably did not have access to good advice. If they had it, it could have helped them make better decisions, smarter and wiser choices. Which is why I believe this book will have relevance and resonate with you, my readers. From the plethora of both successful and unsuccessful careers I have seen and studied over decades, I summarize here my big 5 career lessons. Lesson number 1. There is no manual 101 for a successful career. If there were, so many people would have cracked it by now. A career is not a college examination where you can prepare beforehand and go max on a subject. Nothing can truly prepare you for a career. The best prepared, the most intelligent, the shrewdest, and the most politically sharp type have all bitten the dust at some point or other. And people wonder what went wrong. Having a good career requires many things to work in tandem. Your talent, your readiness, the right roles opening at the right time, the right role that helps you create impact, how key people in the industry and the ecosystem regard you, and of course, finally, a bit of luck. Careers in business are similar to those in show business. Context and timing are all too important for a movie to be successful and for a movie star to be noticed. Sheer craft alone does not ensure success. Lesson number 2. No two careers are alike, even though candidates may well have many things in common. You cannot blindly copy someone else's career path and wish for similar results. There is no Xerox copy machine at work here. India boasts of housing the maximum number of business schools in the world, a majority chunk of the global count of 12,000. We produce close to 500,000 MBAs every year. If you were to examine bare statistics, less than 5% of an IIM batch makes it to the CEO's office. So merely possessing a degree from a prestigious institute doesn't guarantee anything. An MBA is a degree, not a passport to greener pastures. The MBA degree at best opens the first door to a company and a window to the second company. Beyond that, it's your own perseverance and performance that matter. A career is built on the foundation of working well with people. No B school can teach you the nuances of people dynamics involved, because all of it is contextual. People can both make you and break you. I've been part of smart teams that delivered nothing.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?